Oh! Okay, multiple Scots. How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is the Eagle Builder Animator. Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm doing another trailer reaction. Today, I'm reacting to the new trailer. That's literally what it's called. New trailer, but it's technically the second trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I really loved the first trailer. Great use of Elton John's Yellow Brick Road as the song. But this is going to be kicking off Phase 5 of the MCU. Phase 4, it's no secret, it was rough. We had some high points and some really low points. But I feel like we're kicking off Phase 5 just right with this one. I have said it before, I'll say it again, I love the Ant-Man movies, both of them. So I'm excited to see this one, especially now that it's a full like Avengers-level threat kind of event. And it's introducing Kang, probably the version we're going to see in the Kang Dynasty. I mean, the poster that they released this morning said a new dynasty begins or something like that, which is the beginning of a new dynasty. But I am really excited to watch this trailer. We got full 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 18, but it's 20. So let's jump right into this. Alright, here we go.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang.
Oh, we're already getting Kang dialogue.
You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time.
Oh, so Cassie keeps getting in trouble just like her old man.
We can help each other with that.
And there he is.
I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that?
Oh, he looks so good. Oh,
He can rewrite existence and shatter timelines.
Oh! Okay,
cannot trust
multiple
him.
Scots.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
Oh, so Scott's trusting him because of the time he lost with Cassie. Oh wow, that was a cool shot.
You will bring me what I need.
Oh my gosh, it's like all the fire ants, but it's a bunch of Ant-Men.
You call life will end.
The new dynasty, there it is.
This is all my fault.
Oh, that's
You
disturbing.
may not want her to watch this.
We had a deal.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, MODOK! Oh, Kang looked beat up there too.
You thought you could win.
Oh my gosh.
We have to win. We both just have to lose. I'm sorry, Cassie.
Oh, this looks so good. February 17th. Are tickets on sale yet? Please let tickets be on sale. I would like to get tickets right now. I am so excited for this. Unfortunate that Scott is trusting Kang, but he knows nothing about him, and he's honestly desperate after losing 5 years with his daughter. And also the fact that they're stuck in the quantum realm. So, wow, there was so much. We have such a much better idea of what this movie is going to be about now. Kang truly is the villain of this movie. I really like that they're introducing him like actually as a main villain, as opposed to where Thanos was just sitting on his throne in the background and then showed up in Infinity War. We actually get time to develop Kang through these next couple phases leading up to Avengers 5. And I think that's a really great way to go about it for this character. Alright, let's go ahead and break this down, because there was a lot happening in this trailer. Alright, let's break this trailer down. Of course, San Francisco, been the focal point of all of the previous two movies, but this one's just going to be a stepping off point. I still uses that picture as his context. So, Did not mean to unmute that. Stop. But here we're seeing that Cassie is getting into a little bit of trouble. I think the director said that she's 18 now, or turning 18 at the beginning of this movie. She's getting into trouble just like her old man, which is definitely not something Scott wants to happen. He's probably going to blame himself for that because he was missing for 5 years, even though that was out of his control at that point. And that's probably going to fuel why he trusts Kang later in the movie. And here's the scene we saw in the first trailer where the entire family gets pulled into the quantum realm. And here's our first good look at Kang. I'm going to go back to the glowy lights because that was cool. There we go. So here is Kang. Like, he even has like the blue face mask shield that gives him that blue face. Because I think that's what it was in the comics as well. Was a blue shield that made his skin look like he isn't actually blue, like Thanos is purple. And that just looks so good. I like how his eyes stay blue just a little bit longer after his mask goes away. Yeah, he can rewrite existence and shatter timelines. That's definitely what we're worried about in this one. We already met He Who Remains in Loki, one of his variants, and he warned that we did not want to meet his variants, and this is going to show us why. Kang is going to... I think this is going to be the same Kang. There's probably going to be multiple Kangs in Kang Dynasty, let's be honest, but this is definitely going to be at least one of the Kangs that we see in Avengers 5, and he is going to make himself known. But I'm a little bit... I don't think they're going to kill Ant-Man, but he's definitely going to get the crap beat out of him. I'm curious if Hank is going to die. I don't think Scott is going to die, but I think Hank might die. An Ant-Man will die, just not the current Ant-Man. Also, what is with these like rip-off Mysterio-looking henchmen that Kang has in the background here? Oh my gosh! MODOK is back there! You know what I bet? I bet if there wasn't that law passed recently that makes that trailers can't be misleading, they would have edited him out of the shot. Because that right there, my camera is blocking a little bit, but you can still see the important part. That right there pretty much confirms who MODOK is in the MCU. Oh my gosh. We're bringing it full circle for the Ant-Man trilogy here. That back there, I'm pretty sure is the face of Darren Cross, a.k.a. Yellow Jacket from the first movie. Remember, last time we saw him, Scott shrunk between the molecules to get into his suit and like broke the regulators and all the fluid containers and things like that. And we saw like his body like shifting and shrinking in different pieces and malforming. It seems like when he ends up in the quantum realm, which of course he would end up in the quantum realm, because when you shrink a lot, that's where you go, so it makes sense he would end up there. It looks like when he arrived, his head stayed too big compared to the rest of his body, and so we have MODOK. I can't believe I miss him in the background there, but we get a good look at like what it looks like with like a face mask on. I think this was supposed to be a reveal. Again, I feel like they would have edited this out like they did the two Spider-Man in the No Way Home trailer. But, look, there he is right there. That is a big confirmation. That big bald head is definitely Darren Cross. Oh my gosh. This movie is going to break my mind looking at it because of how trippy the quantum realm is. That was a pretty shot. That actually fooled my eyes for a minute the first time. Now this is cool because, he's always commanded the ants to form like bridges and things for him. All the crazy ants, I think it was. No, not the crazy ants. The fire ants. All the fire ants building bridges for him. And here, the same thing is happening, but it's a bunch of Scott Langs, a bunch of Ant-Men forming the bridge, which is disturbing to think about it because they're all people. But it's cool to see that the Ant-Man thing is staying there, even though we're probably not going to have too many ants in the quantum realm with them. Oh, also right here, whatever this is what Scott is trying to get. As you can see right here at the last. I thought you saw it shoot out at the end. I guess you don't. But right there, it looks like he's about to shoot out one of the shrink discs. Because, blue enlarges, red shrinks. And that's a red glow right there. So it's probably shooting out one of the shrink discs so that he can actually hold it and take it with him to Kang in exchange for probably letting Cassie go. Yeah, this is Kang. Okay, so this is Kang's army right here. Ugh, I went too far back. Come on, come on, come on. Well, first off, that's a great shot. Second, so this is Kang's army right here. They look like they're all the same, like, bubble-headed people, so, you know, it's probably easier for the CGI department just to do a bunch of faceless monstrosities. But the helmet is interesting, like, including the design of the ships, because it all matches what Kang wears in his blue mask and his blue helmet. I like that design choice. That is just disturbing to watch. Scott's gonna be scarred for life. Yeah, Kang is not a bad guy, Scott. You can't trust him, as you're finding out. Oh, there we go. And there is MODOK with his, like, mask on and everything. I feel like we're going to see him initially like this until the big reveal that it's Darren Cross. Because that was clearly Darren Cross earlier. So I feel like for the beginning of the movie, for those, you know, who aren't watching the trailer or keeping up on any news or anything, we'll just see us and go, oh, who is this guy other than MODOK if you're familiar with the comics? And then mask comes off, boom, it's Darren Cross. Yeah, look at this right here. Like, Scott may not have actual, like, super strength and powers like Kang does, but Kang is beat up here, so Scott's putting up a pretty good fight. Oh, that's brutal. Yeah, that mask, again, they have the broken mask right there. They do this in every trilogy of the MCU. The hero loses something or gets, like, the absolute crap beat out of him, or both, in the third movie. And that's definitely going to happen here with Scott as well. But again, I don't think he's going to die. I'm pretty sure if anyone's going to die, it's going to be Hank. Yeah, I don't have to, when we just have to both lose. He's probably, like, on, like, a crashing ship or something, and he's making sure Kang stays there while it goes down, because that's what heroes do. And he wants to protect his family because he's a good dad. Okay, so I'm going to point out the obvious. Like, these are obviously CGI things, but this right here, he looks very CGI here, like even his body and everything. I'm sorry, they could have actually put the guy here, but it looks so CGI. And that is a great shot. Kang is here, and Ant-Man is back. I am so looking forward to this movie again. February 17th is when it comes out. I'm going to be there the following Sunday because, you know, work. But I am definitely going to see this opening weekend. I am so excited for this. I'm so glad they showed MODOK in this trailer. He's such a weird villain, but I'm actually glad they have the masks for part of it. That way they don't have to look at the goofy, obviously going to be overblown CGI head for most of it. I'm glad that they're approaching it that way, so they can also do a reveal for those who didn't watch the trailer. But this was a good trailer. This movie looks great. It looks like after a so-so Phase 4, we're kicking off Phase 5 right. So Phase 5 could still have issues later on, but we're at least starting it right. So there you go. That was my reaction to the new trailer for Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania. Like I said, this trailer was really exciting. It was so cool to see MODOK, both with mask and without, in this trailer. You get a lot more of Kang, showing that, again, it feels a lot like this movie is going to focus on Kang, like he's going to be like a secondary main character to Scott. This is clearly still Scott's movie and his journey about, like, regret over missing 5 years of Cassie's life and wanting to make up for that. But Kang definitely, he's going to try to draw parallels between him and Scott to get Scott to trust him, and that's going to make him, I feel like, a lot more of a secondary main character. And because this is not just Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, this is our first introduction to what Kang the Conqueror will be like, and what the Avengers are going to have to face in a few years from. Is it actually only in a few years? I feel like it feels like it's actually pretty close, even though it's probably still far away. But we're getting 2 more Avengers movies, and Kang is making himself known in this one. I'm so excited. I know that I am a Marvel nerd, and trailers are meant to get you excited, even if they may not be a good judge of what the movie's going to be like. But I love the Ant-Man movies. I trust the director, and I'm excited to see how it's actually going to kick off the Multiverse Saga storyline proper. Phase 4 at most was like setup of the Multiverse Saga. This time it feels like we're getting into the thick of it now. We're going to learn more about Kang's plan and what he's doing, even if it's just hints that they can reveal later on. This movie is a huge pivot point in the multiverse saga of the MCU, and I just couldn't be more excited to watch it. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like and a comment down below if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!